let's just say you own like, okay, new game, that should be a win. Let's just say you have $10,000 invested in, let's do it this time with King D7. Let's go C6. King C7. Oh, okay, this guy's coming to play now, so I do need to be more careful. Let's take. I guess I'll change. I can't update it, whatever. Okay, let's go King B8. Tuck my king away, should be pretty safe. It should be 16. Why is it not letting me update the score? Let's just play knight f6, e5, knight h5, I guess. How many wins do I have, you guys? Is it 15 or is it 16? It's 16, right? Yeah, it's 16. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's 16, yeah. I need to close it and reopen it? What? I'll reload it. Access did not. I mean... lovely. So knight f4. One second, you guys. Okay, let me make sure. Does this look right? One second. Yeah, okay. Wait, why can't I see it? This take. One second, you guys. Knight h4. No, I can't even find this stupid window. Oh, let's play Queen D7. Got 20 seconds. I'm gonna have to win this fast. No, I didn't cover the screen on purpose. Take go King A7, let's play Rook E8. Let's take. Yeah, I'll get back to stories. I just have 15 seconds, so I can't do it. Okay, that's checkmate. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop for a second, you guys. Let me figure out how to get it back on. Yeah, now it's not even displaying though. 1 second. Where is it? There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should be good. Okay, that should be good. All right, is that good? Let me make sure. Is that good? I think that's good, right? Is that good? Okay, let's go ahead. Oh, why did I forgot that I've got to do something random. It's taking place C3. Thank you, Metal Eagle, for the gifted sub to Adjugador. Thank you so much. Oh, right. So you guys wanted me to talk about that. You're right. So the point that I was going to make with the portfolio is that let's just say your portfolio is $10,000. Let's just say you own $10,000. Index fund, Apple, whatever. It doesn't really matter what it is. Okay. It's much easier. It's much easier to hedge it because if you really think the market's going to go down, it's very easy to say buy $1,000 in an S&P, put spread, puts, whatever it is. Like, it's very easy to hedge that potentially. But like, theoretically, like, because of the percentage, 1,000 versus 10,000, like, if I want to hedge, let's just say you have a portfolio. Let's just use a number. Of course, it's not my portfolio, but let's just say I have a $45 million portfolio. Hedging a $45 million portfolio would require $4.5 million to do the equivalent hedge. And of course, $4.5 million, if you have $45 million invested, you probably don't have $4.5 million lying around. If you do have $10,000, you probably can find a way to find a few $100s to $1,000. And it also means like it's just completely different. Let's play G3. So that's the point. And it's like 45 million still in this economy. Congrats. I'm not worth 45 million, but thank you. But the point is that relatively speaking, like, I'm just saying, okay, so if I'm worth $45 million, what that should mean theoretically, if someone's, let's just use 40 because it's a rounder number. But let's say, you're worth $40 million. Probably the vast majority of that, if you're worth that, is almost certainly going to be in equities. It's not going to be money that you're making, from work, for example. Okay? So if you think about that, let's just say, if you're a normal person working a job, you'll be able to make $1,000 from working in like, you know, a month. Well, even with UBI, for example, you're gonna be able to make that money a lot quicker than you'll make 4.5 million. Because 4.5 million would require you probably selling equities you own. It's not actual hard cash that you have. So like when you have a small portfolio, it's much easier. But you know, if your portfolio is like in the millions, like trying to hedge for, you know, hundreds of thousands or millions of dollars is a lot harder. Is my point. Maybe I'm wrong on that. I could be wrong. Oh right, I can't castle. I moved my okay, let's play B3. I'm way down on the clock too. I can't castle, yes. You know, it's like, you know, think about Jeff Bezos, for example, what he's worth. All the money he's making other than his income, like even his income, I don't know what his salary is, but most of it's got to be coming from has to be coming from bonuses of owning Amazon stock, I would think. I still can't castle. I keep forgetting that. I can't castle. What am I doing? Yeah, it's a liquid, yeah, and it's going to be harder to execute in a portfolio. That's the point. So it's like that's the thing. So it's like on a small portfolio, it's a lot easier than it is on a big portfolio. Because on a big portfolio, you're not going to be making all that money from. You're not going to be that money that you make is going to objectively be in shares, and your income is never going to be proportional to that. So, so yeah, thank you, Fiery Scribe, with the 42 gifted subs. Thank you so much, my friend. Much appreciated. Thank you so much. Let's play Bishop D4. Thank you. Really, really appreciate that. Thank you, my friend. Much appreciated. I should be winning quicker. Yeah, but I mean, this isn't some kind of official speed run. I want to take it chill, relax, have a good time. You know, it's all good. Let's just go B6, B7, I guess. Okay, and meanwhile we're rallying again, so I assume we're going up more. Does that mean we're going up more? No, still 3.5 in the Nasdaq. I mean, tomorrow's going to be a big day. I don't know what tomorrow holds, but I don't know. This morning I woke up and it feels to me like I felt different. Today felt different than the last like 3 weeks of this nightmare. So I'm kind of trusting my gut a little bit as well. Let's play C6. At night before I go rook A8, I hit the rook. So yeah, I don't know. I woke up this morning feeling happier. Buying gold, I mean, as somebody who, let's have fun, let's take. He's going to take, and I'm going to play rook C1, and I guard everything here. All my pawns are gold, and rook A8 is coming. I've got 2 bishops. Really, really nice. Really, really nice here. I think I can play rook A8. Actually, no, bishop C5, bishop D6 looks better. Gold, yeah, I mean, the problem with gold, though, is like, I mean, let's say you're a hedge fund. Hedge funds are different. So I'll give you another example of why being at a hedge fund, I'll give you an example of something that helps. So let's say, for example, today, this is more a complex situation, but let's just play bishop C6 and rook E8. So for example, let's say that tomorrow I decide that I'm going to short a stock. Let's say, or not short, sorry, I'm going to short a stock. Okay, let's just say I'm going to short Amazon, okay? Or not short, sorry. One second. Yeah. Let's just checkmate. And it's just mate in 1. Okay, yeah, let me make sure the sheet is updated, right? That's another win. Sheet should be good. Yeah, that's 18 now. Let's play D. Oh, thank you, Smart Chess, for 4 months. I keep forgetting that I have to move my king. Let's go after king F2. Is it really a speedrun if you take it slow? I mean, it's not an official record or anything, so I'm not taking it super slow. I'm just trying to chill and answer questions. Because I'm in the mood today. Let's play G4 next move. So yeah, so what I was gonna say is, so like, let's just say I decide that I'm gonna go long. Sorry, I'm gonna go long Amazon stock. Let's say I'm gonna go long Amazon calls. Let's say Amazon, I don't know, what is Amazon at? Let's see. So I'll give you a good example. So let's say Amazon, oh, come on. Stop. Amazon. Okay, Amazon is 1921 up 5%. Nice day for Jeff. Amazon is a stock that I'm really going to love if we recover, because it was almost 2,200 after earnings. So, you know, so let's say I decide Amazon's going to $2,000 tomorrow. Okay, so I just buy, like, let's just say I buy the 1975 call. call for tomorrow expiration. This actually could be a real example of something that could happen. But let's say I buy Amazon 1975 expiring tomorrow for, let's just say $1, whatever it costs. I don't know. Let's say $1. Use a nice simple number. And stock tomorrow opens at let's say stock tomorrow opens at $2,000. So I buy the call for $1. We're $25 essentially because expiration is same day. Okay. It's $8. Okay. Well, I'm using an example. I mean, it's funny because it's a real world example, but let's just assume that it's $1 for right now. Let's say it goes to $2,000 tomorrow, and it's worth 25. That's 2,400% return. But I realize that like it's good, but I feel like somehow we're gonna get bad news. Like tomorrow afternoon we're gonna find out that there are like another, like, let's just say there are 10,000 cases of coronavirus that show up at Amazon headquarters tomorrow. Of course that can't happen because I think they're working remotely, but let's just say theoretically it could happen. So there are 10,000 employees at Amazon tomorrow. Like there's like some special news announcement at 12 o'clock. So I somehow I know that this is going to happen. So what I do is I decide, well, I'm not going to cash out my calls. I'm gonna short stock to lock in the profits on the long side. But because I know that there's going to be this bad piece of news, stock is going to go to 1900. So I sell short the stock. But the problem is I can't actually do that on margin beyond intraday. Because I'm a commercial investor. I'm not a hedge fund. Actually, did I blunder? He could have made a queen. I'm not always talking stocks. I just feel like. But the point is, so I can't actually go short on margin, or is it long on margin? Maybe I'm getting the order wrong. But one of the ways you can't do on margin if you're a commercial investor. If you're a hedge fund, you can finance and do it, but if you're just a normal average Joe, you can't do it. So there are certain things. Retail, retail, exactly, retail. Anyway, the Kip, what I'm referring to, if you want to actually look up the specific thing I'm referring to, it's called shorting against the box, is what it's called. It's called shorting against the box. So everybody can Google it if you want to. No, but you're right about the shorting, but you're wrong because you're capped. Because you're on the other side of it, you actually are capped. You can't just lose unlimited. So that's kind of the point. You're capped. Okay, we should check the score sheet. Should be up to 19, yep. Actually, let's do something a little bit different this time. Play F6. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, there's no moral to the story. What I was saying, though, is just hedge funds have advantages like that. That's all I was saying. So I'm going to go 1, 2... Okay, let's go Queen F7. Oh, is this Magnus's opening? I don't remember what Magnus's opening was. I thought it was something weird, like he put the king somewhere, but yeah. Let's go G4 and F5 next move. $19.75 is $8 for tomorrow. That's actually interesting. I'd be tempted to sell that, but I what is that? That's 50. Has to go up $58 divided by 19.25, basically. 58 divided by 19.25. 3% move. What is it up? It's up 5.6. High volatility. Very high volatility. Just take the knight. Play D6 next move. Yeah, option premiums are insane. Agreed. And the funny thing is, while I suggested that, if anybody bought those calls, they probably went up like $1 or $2 because Amazon stock went up like $6 while I was talking about it. Let's play knight F6. Let's go bishop D7, king C8, I guess. Play rook G8, queen G7, queen F8 ideas. I definitely need to trade it. Shorting against the box is not to avoid taxes. The point to shorting the box is that you lock in the gain, but on the off chance that something horrendous happens. something horrendous happens, you're going to make a ton of money on the other side. So like, you know, if you're long, instead of taking the gain, you basically lock it in to expiration. But, you know, if we fall 30%, like a good example would be in the market. Let's just say, I'll give you a good example. So Microsoft, I think prior to the collapse was at, let's just say Microsoft's 180. I don't know what exactly it was, but let's just say it's 180, 185. So we'll use 180 for basic purposes. So Microsoft's at 180, okay? And you buy, I don't know what the week was because I don't know the exact data, but let's just say Microsoft's at 185 on March 1st, for example, because I'm not going to pull up a chart and do the exact math. But if it's at, Microsoft was at 180 on or 185 on March 1st, and you bought the 170, 180 call spread in Microsoft for, let's just say March 8th expiration. What you do is you could decide, well, I just want to cash out the gain. It's probably like you can get 95% of the $10. It's probably like 950, 960 out of 10. So what happens there is, but you're like, you know, maybe on the off chance coronavirus, ooh, it's going to become a big deal, and you're like, well, if something bad happens, maybe Microsoft will fall 30%. So why don't I take the chance of locking in the gain, assuming nothing happens? But if something really bad happens, the black swan occurs, then I'm going to make a lot more money on the other side. So what you would do is you sell short at let's say 185. So assuming Microsoft goes to 150, 140, whatever it is right now, your calls would be worthless. So you would have lost everything on the calls, but you would have made $35 on the short, meaning you would have made a lot more than you could have made had you just closed out the long side of it. So let's take. So yeah, so that's the reasoning behind it. Let's make a check. Knight to 2, knight f1. There must be a mate somewhere in here. Let's go knight to 2. I just take. You can do it in retail, just not on margin. Well, but shorting is always on margin to begin with.